All right, number one way that you can create structure and stability in your life is very simple, but the implementation and the application of it, as usual, is always hard. Now, we're talking about routines, okay? There's two routines. Anytime someone comes into the arena, we immediately start looking at building out a routine. When I say a routine, there's a lot of variables in life. So we have to plan and prepare pre and post all the variables and all the chaos that could potentially happen during the day. I'm talking about your AM routine, I'm talking about your PM routine. Now here shortly, I'm gonna go through what I do, but that's not what's important. It's about what you do and what serves you. Because some people's schedules are different. Some people work nights. Some people work 10 to 1, 3 to 6. Some people work 9 to 5. Some people work 12 to 8. I don't know. The important part that I want you to take away from this is that you have to have time blocks that are adaptable, but you get certain things done in time blocks that cover every arena of your life, and they allow you to create some sort of standardization and some sort of stability by putting these systems and processes in your life in the morning and in the evening to maximize your time and efforts that you are awake during the day. Just like I get up at 3 a.m., but that may not work for you if you don't get home until 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night. So take mine and take some nuggets and put it into yours. But the main thing of it is, though, is get pen and paper and write AM and write PM. And we're going to build this out strategically. This is what we do with every guy that comes into our program. Because if we don't have some sort of solid structure that we have that we can adapt and move around, whether we're traveling or whatever we're doing, it is there to be built and implement into your life to really give you a sense of power, to give you a sense of control over yourself. Because if you wake up, kids are jumping on your bed and you got 50 emails, your boss or a partner is calling you and trying to text you, you automatically go into total sympathetic mode, freak out mode, fight or flight, and then you're just immediately trying to put out fires all day, every day, and you're not acting then. You're not acting, you're reacting. If you are acting without clarity of your day and your vision and your mission and your purpose and what you're trying to do in your life, you're in a constant state of reaction, 100% all the time, every time. So build this in. So let's start here. I'm gonna give you some of mine. So on a typical morning, I'm getting up anywhere between 3 to 3:30. When I get up, I go to the pantry, I hit the coffee, and I make sure that my hydration drink is ready. I immediately go to the fridge. I take certain injections, right? Whether it's peptides, whether it's glutathione, NAD, depending on the day, I have a couple injections that I take. So I immediately take those. By that time, my coffee is done, hydration drink, grab my coffee and hydration drink. I'm headed straight to my office in our home. I'm sitting there. What am I doing? I'm drinking my hydration drink first. Whole big topic around that of why I do that first before coffee. I'll get into later. And then I have coffee. Now, while I'm drinking these things, I immediately go into our faith portion of what is important to me. I sit and I read. I journal, I meditate, and I pray, whatever it is that I need to do for me to get grounded, for me to get connected from above and start downloading those messages, listening and guiding, not just from my own mind, but for some greater source from God. And in that time frame, these are all time stacked too, okay? They're compartmentalized, and I'll get into that. And I do this for a certain time frame. I also, at that time frame, I write down my sticky notes, okay? This is started getting into the family, right? I write my sticky notes, I'll shoot a video, or I'll get a text ready to send so it doesn't ding in the middle of the night. And once I have that done, then I move into my fitness. I've already got my drinks, I've already got my supplements, I got all the pills and things ready, and then I immediately go into my fitness. Now, whether I'm doing that here in the gym right behind me at my house, whether I'm going to yoga, whether I'm going to the gym outside of here, it's variable on what days and what we have going on. But then I immediately move into the fitness component. Now, in that certain time frame that is adaptable, I'm gonna do fitness, I'm gonna work out. Then immediately when I get done, I come back at a specific time frame. I immediately come back home. It's about the time my kids are getting up. I'm with them, I'm talking with them, we eat together, we are conversing. Sometimes I'll take them to school if it's a school day. Sometimes I will be with them for a short time period. Immediately after that, I get ready for work, I get dressed, I get cleaned up, I immediately go back into my office. What do I do there? Start hitting finance. I'm going hard. Business, life, decisions, deals, negotiations, looking at everything I need to that's possible, could be patient information, and then I immediately start working from that time on, all the way through the day.